Hey, what up? What up? Welcome back to Bring the Facts. We up, we in the building, we working, we grinding, we bringing out content. You're not gonna believe this Brooklyn rapper Rowdy Rebel.
I can subscribe.
Brooklyn rapper Rowdy Rebel headline arrested in Los Angeles for weapons charges. Yup. Boy, I don't know what it is, man, with rappers all wanting to go out to Los Angeles and to Los Angeles, especially Los Angeles. This is no shade on them. I'm not disrespecting them, but the way California, I mean Los Angeles treats out of towners, if you are a rapper and you go to LA, you will get arrested if you have weapons on you, and it's gonna be federal. The feds haven't picked up his charges, but he was in a big RICO indictment on the East Coast, so I wouldn't be surprised if the feds pick up this case, man. So it's not looking good for him. And you see in the upper right hand corner, he dissed all the Hoovers too. If you don't remember, Pop Smoke, he got killed by the Hoovers. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, he went out on Instagram and said, "LA, I'm out here. F all Hoovers." Now he's locked up, man. So them Hoovers, I don't care what people say, man. Hoovers, they ain't nothing to play with, man. A lot of people like to diss them because they're not well, they are known, but that's not what I'm saying. But a lot of people don't like them. You know what I mean? So they think it's cool to diss them. It's not cool to diss them. Them dudes are deep and them dudes don't play. But anyways, hit allhiphop.com. Rowdy Rebels LA trip turned into jail after stay allegedly getting caught with a loaded firearm. Yup. New questions. Brooklyn rapper arrested for gun violation. There's not a lot of information on this, but it's not gonna be good for him, man. He told all Hoovers the SMD, man. That's one of the stupidest things he could have did. But anyway, he's lucky Jap 5 ain't in there, because Jap 5 would tear his head off, man. Jap 5 ain't nothing to play with, dog. He's lucky, man. He's real lucky Jap 5 ain't in there, but I can imagine they're gonna make him lining up as soon as he's in there. But anyways, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he did check in because he had a pipe on him over there. Unless he drove all the way from Brooklyn all the way to Los Angeles, which is really stupid. I don't think he would do that, but he probably caught a flight out there, so he probably tapped in with the '60s and stuff like that, or whoever he tapped in with and got the pipe from them. But he was moving around. There's not a lot of information on this. It just happened yesterday, so I don't know. But yeah, man. And there's also reports too that he's still on federal probation, so it's not looking good for him. If he's still on parole, that's gonna be an automatic hold and there's no bail. As of right now, he hasn't even bailed out. I don't know if he can bail out. I didn't go look, but as far as I know, he's still locked up and he hasn't bailed out yet. But LA County, man, jail, boy, that ain't nothing to play with, boy. Them dudes got hundreds of gangs in there. There's hundreds of different gangs in there. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say just because he's from the East Coast, West Coast dudes, they don't respect East Coast dudes. Not all, but some don't respect East Coast dudes because they feel like if you never tapped in or if you never been to the West Coast and you're banging something that's theirs and you took it, I'm not saying he took it, but whatever you want to say, he was blessed in, brought in, put on, whatever you want to say. But yeah, they just don't respect. They don't respect that gang banging from the East Coast. They just don't. They just don't. A lot of people don't. That's not my opinion. I'm not from California. I'm from the South, but from what I know, they just don't respect those dudes. It is what it is. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Peace.